Hi Mew Crew, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about the Japanese set Heatwave Arena and the newly revealed secret rares that will be part of that set. Now, as you know, Heatwave Arena is just a small part of the Destined Rivals English set that will be releasing in a few months' time. I'm incredibly excited. These secret rares look incredible. I think they look so much better than a Journey Together set in my opinion, so let's take a look. Okay, so here we have all of the secret rares from Heatwave Arena. There's some obviously low res cards here that have been just screenshotted and taken pictures of from a phone or a camera. And some of them haven't even been placed on here, but I'm going to go through each one and show you guys what we are dealing with here. So first things first, unfortunately we are starting with a very low res AR card of the Yanma, so you can kind of make it out here. We don't know what's going on in the background. We can see this like holographic look here, so yeah, this will be interesting to see what this one involves. We've then got one that we've already spoken about before. We've got Cynthia's Roserade. This is just an art rare, so this will be our illustration rare. Again, I really like this card. Cynthia's looking very different in this card. I feel like she's got a very sort of like Sailor Moon design. I like this card. I like the style. I like the sort of solemnness of it, I guess. Like Roserade is looking very determined. Cynthia is looking very warily into the background. So the next card we have is the Shaming card here, which after reading a few of the comments to Poker Beach, I think a lot of people are getting a bit annoyed that the Shaming cards in Pokemon Pocket look so much better than this one. I still like this card, I still like the style, but I can understand their point of view as it just looks a little bit basic compared to the ones that were put on Pokemon Pocket. And since you can't get physical versions of the Pokemon Pocket cards, yeah, I can understand why people are a bit annoyed by this, but I still think this is a really good card. And in all honesty, the next couple of cards that we're going to see kind of blow this one out of the park anyway, so not too sad about this one. Yeah, this one didn't get a lot of love in this card, I feel like. We've got the Crustal, which I spoke about before. Not a big fan of the Pokemon, but I do like this art style. I think it's quite a cool card. Yeah, I feel like this one's not going to be a massive favourite, but again, decent enough. The Hydrapple I do really like. I think the colours look really good. I think the pose is really cool, and yeah, I think a lot of these cards are really based on like building like the mood and the energy. The trainer ones, there's a lot of mood in there. A lot of the Pokemon have a lot of energy to them, and a lot of them are showing attacks and stuff. So I think that's really cool. So yeah, I do like this one. And then the Rapidash, I haven't had a chance to speak about this one. This one's been out for quite a while. Like, it's been revealed for a couple of weeks now. I do think this is an absolutely beautiful card. For an art rare, this one looks really, really nice. So it wouldn't make sense for it to be a special art rare, but I do like this as an art rare. I think this one's really, really nice. We've then got this card here, which got revealed quite recently. Evans Typhlosion, so cool. Look at the colours here, look at the action, look how dynamic the poses are. I think this looks incredible. This should be a special art rare in my opinion. I feel like the texture would really add to this card, but I am quite happy it is an art rare and that will be easier to pull, hopefully. Yeah, I'd really like to get my hands on this one. I feel like this one would be really good. So yeah, really happy with this card. This is such a good card and I feel like will be very, very popular. Now, we have talked about this one before, Misty's Psyduck, another art rare. Really like this card. It kind of brings back to the Starmie V with the Misty in the pool, where we're looking face down, and I think it's a different art style, but I still like that it's sort of face down in the pool and we got like the top of Psyduck's head. I do like this card a lot. Now, again, not a very good picture. It seems to be a photograph, but we do have Misty's Lapras here. I like this. We can't see a lot of it. I like Misty just chilling behind Lapras in the sun. I think this is a really cool card, but again, we can't really see it properly, so I'd like to see the art style just a little bit more. But from what I've gathered, this one looks really good too. We've got Electrike, which I really like this one as well. There's not a lot going on in the background. It reminds me of the Slakoth from Surgeon Sparks, but I think this is a really cool card, and I don't believe we've got an Electrike card so far, so yeah, really good. We've got the Rotom, which reminds me of the Rotom in Pokemon Pocket. So, I don't care much for Rotom, but I think this art style is cute. And yeah, I don't think it would be massively popular, but there we go. And then we've got Arvin's Greedon. I do like this card. I like the art style. I don't think it's going to be a massively popular card, and it is only an art rare. So, you know, take that with a pinch of salt. So it might actually be super popular, but personally, I don't think it's not a popular Pokemon. It's not a particularly popular character, but I think it looks it's a nice looking card. I feel like, you know, it'd be one that I wouldn't want to pull, but it would probably look quite nice in person. So, oh, we've got one here, which is the Yanmega EX. We don't have a picture of this one yet, so we're still waiting on that one, but it has been confirmed we have got the Yanmega EX. So, we've also got the full art here of the, you know, the trainer and the Pokemon. So we've got the Ethan's Ho-Oh. These look quite nice, actually. I think the Ho-Oh looks really good. I'm not a big fan of these sort of like washed out trainers in the background of these full arts. They've done the same with Journey Together, but you know, this works okay. And I think they do have the gold version of this card, which obviously the gold cards have never been a big thing, and I personally don't really care for them that much, but I do think the gold cards add to this, and you'll see why in a minute when I show you. We've also got here the Dondozo EX as well, so we don't actually have a picture of this one, but I'm assuming it's going to be a full art like the other ones. We've also got the Electivire here, so again, nothing particularly special, but you know, we love a full art. Okay, so we do have the Garchomp Cynthia full art, which again, I would prefer it if the trainer in the background had a bit more colour, and I know maybe it would take away from the Garchomp a little bit, but yeah, I just feel like there's just something missing from it where the trainer doesn't get a lot of like special attention. Like I said, it does focus on the Garchomp, but I just feel like they could do this a lot better. The gold cards do it really well, but the full arts, it just doesn't quite pop as much. And then obviously we have Arvin's Mabostiff as well, which again, same thing really. And then we have here, sorry, I forget what one this is. We got the MC's Hype. So yeah, these are some sort of random ones that, you know, I don't know the names for, but we got MC's Hype. We've got the Judge. You know, these are just your generic supporter cards, but we do have the secret rare of Ethan's Adventure, and we'll get to the special illustration rare in a minute. Okay, so these are the special art rares, so what will be the special illustration rares. So we got the Yanmega here, which does look pretty cool. I think the texture on this will look very good. Again, I'm not a big fan of the Pokemon. Really not a massive fan of the Pokemon, but you know, this is a solid 6 out of 10 in my opinion. We do have Ethan's Ho-Oh, which again, I think I spoke about this before in quite a lot earlier video, a couple of weeks ago. This one got revealed, and I don't hate this card. But I don't love it. I just feel like, yeah, something could have been done better. I feel like it's the pose of Ho-Oh. I really like all the colours. I like Ethan's pose. I just feel like Ho-Oh could be more majestic, I guess. That's the only way to put it. And this is all very, very subjective. So, you know, like, from what I would want is completely different to what someone else would want. Some people hate this card, some people love this card, some people like me where I'm a bit in the middle with it. But ultimately, I do feel like this card could have been a little bit better, but I don't completely hate it either. So it will be a popular card. But yeah, I just feel like they could have absolutely smashed it with this one. So we do have Cynthia's Garchomp, the SAR, so this one I feel like they have done right. There is so much going right for this card. The dynamic pose of Garchomp, we've got Cynthia in the background, and then she's blown up on one of the stadium screens. You've got the stadium and the crowd in the background. They've got all the lights going on. You can see all the sort of, you know, the lens flares and the glares from like the lights and the cameras and stuff, which I think is really cool. And then, yeah, it just feels like really, really in the moment, like really battle focused. So I absolutely love this card. We know this one's going to be super, super popular. It's going to be a big pull, big chase card. So yeah, I hope your wallets are prepared for this one, because I don't think this one is going to come easy. We then have the Arnie's Mabostiff as the special art rare. Yeah, I mean, again, it's the same as the other ones really. I don't think Arnie's that popular as a character. I didn't mind him in the Scarlet and Violet series, but, you know, compared to, you know, Ethan and Cynthia, I think he takes the backseat a little bit. I do think this card is cute, but I don't think it'll be that much of a chase card, despite being a special art rare. Now, we do have Ethan's Adventure as the special art rare, so this will be the special illustration rare, and oh, this is so cute. Honestly, it brings back all of the nostalgia. I think it's the style of Ethan's face, like it just brings back very like 90s anime vibes. So the Pichu looks so cute, and then obviously we've got the two other Johto Pokemon. We've got Cyndaquil and we've got Slugma. And I just love the, you know, that he's like running through the forest. So you can imagine this early game of Gold and Silver, and yeah, just running through, you know, the early routes, leveling up his Pokemon. So I think this is a really cool card. I do think this one will be quite popular, but yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about with the gold cards. I actually prefer this full art gold card compared to the regular full art because Ethan's actually got some colour on him. And I just feel like maybe because Ho-Oh is a very like warm coloured Pokemon, I feel like the gold really accentuates that. I think it looks really, really good, and I just think this really works. Now, this isn't a good photo, of course, so obviously this could be making it worse, this could be making it better, but personally, I think once we get a full res photo, I feel like it will show just how good this card looks, and I really like the gold cards in this set, and in the Journey Together set as well. We do have the Cynthia's Garchomp, and again, the gold works really well on the Garchomp and on Cynthia. It works really well with her black outfit and the gold in her hair and everything. I just think this looks so much better. I genuinely think this looks so much better than full arts. And yeah, I'm just never a big fan of the gold cards, and this looks insane. So I believe the last one we don't actually have a picture for, but it's going to be the City of Levincia. So that would obviously be a gold card as well. So yeah, something else to add is that the Yanma and the Yanmega EX are supposed to be connected arts of the set. Well, it says it's going to be likely be connected arts, so you can kind of see, there we go. You can kind of see that it's a very similar pose, but yeah, we need a decent picture on the Yanma one before we can decide what's going on there. So that's everything we know so far about the secret rares of Heatwave Arena. Of course, we have yet to hear about the Team Rocket side of the set. I'm so excited to see what's going to be revealed for that. We've still got a few more weeks until the set arrives, but until then, obviously, we will be hearing some updates, and as soon as we hear anything, I will be putting it on my channel because I'm really excited to see what they deliver for the Team Rocket part of the set. Please hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and as always, if you like my content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.